Well, moving on to, you know, the big stories of the day, and it's all shades of happiness and congratulations for the Adeleke is still speaking about Davido and Chioma Roland, who officially got married in a private ceremony. The wedding held in Davido's parents' house and was attended by close family of both the bride and the groom, with no cameras allowed. According to reports, Chioma's bride price has been paid in full. Their court wedding is set to hold next week. This is indeed a good news for both couples, as they have been through a lot in the last couple of weeks. Davido earlier promised to get married to Chioma in 2023. Since the death of their child, Ifeanyi Adeleke, fans have raised speculations about the possibility of both of them getting married. Some feel the only thing that bonds them together was Ifeanyi, or the only thing that bonded them together was Ifeanyi, and now that he's gone, however, you know, those speculations have been put to rest now. Congratulations to our man crush, David Adeleke and Chioma Roland. God bless your new home, and of course, you know, our congratulations. I know that I don't think there's a week that goes by without talking about David. So I don't know why we were not invited. But we understand, and of course our condolences are still going out to the Adeleke family and the Roland family on the loss of their child. That is a painful thing. So, you know, we're not going to downplay this. We're going to be as sensitive as possible. Do you understand what I mean? Because we won't downplay this, because, you know, this is just something that, okay, inside all of this pain, we still get smile, we still got each other. Do you get what I mean? But because I wanted to say I can imagine what they are going through, but I can't.
We can't even imagine what they are going through, because we can only, you know, sympathize with them that, okay, these people are really going through a lot. They lost their child and everything. But I mean, you can't feel the pain because you're not the one that lost that child, right? So it's really not easy.
But you know, this is gonna bring me somewhere, Sha. Give me assurance. Assurance. You don't like assurance too.
Who does not like assurance? Who does not like assurance? Yes, so
because Posha is involved, Abby. And that's why you want the assurance. You know, you're all about the money. If you never about the money,
too, you know.
The money too, right? Anyways, man, big shout out to man like David, and I think, you know, that's the right way to go. So, you know, they say there's one of my favorite quotes in life is happiness is free. Do you understand? And, you know, you are the one that determines your own happiness personally. So, inside all the madness, sometimes,
you need to
crack a smile.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that they cracked their smile this way.
Yes.
Do you understand? Because they are going through a lot. It's not the proper time for a wedding. It's not the time. But they still crack the smile.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And they crack the smile in the right direction. They crack the smile and put a smile on our faces. Because I was so excited when I saw it. I was like, gosh, and I was like, God, look at these people. Do you understand? Like, that actually did get me. And I was like, that is a man right there. Do you understand? Like,
a very intentional man.
Very intentional man. Yes, like that's a man, because a lot of men will break. You get a lot of men will break. A lot of, and I'm like, see, kudos to Chioma too, right? It probably wasn't the happiest moments. It probably, but I hope and I pray that God heals her soul, and somewhere, somehow, you know, she gets to smile again. But you know, at least for that day, even if, how do I put it now that it wouldn't sound insensitive? Even though okay, so let's just keep using that, the timing, right?
Yeah.
Even though the timing wasn't like what she would have wanted it to be, or what David would have wanted it to be, they still did what was necessary. And you know, they broke all those mirrors, the rumors, and you know, they got along. And yes, big shout out to them. Congratulations. God bless your new home. Now should be assurance. All the dirty Thomas. Why you people there? Assurance. Anyways, guys, yes, we're moving on to the next story, and this one is on, you know, one of my favorite artists in the world, because this guy kind of gives me one vibe that I don't care about what you people think. I'm gonna do what I like. Do you understand? That's the vibe he gives me. And then every time he does it, it works out for him. This is the guy that walked the whole of Lekki. See, have you people stream BBC? Have you people stream BBC? Have you people stream BBC? Now I have a friend that actually saw him in traffic. Do you understand? When he was walking and screaming, have you people with his megaphone, screaming? Have you people scream BBC? Have you people stream BBC? Anyways, Blaqbonez seems to be back at his bragging rights as to who holds the hip-hop crown in Nigeria. Recently, a Twitter user asked him who he felt was a better rapper between MI and Vector, and he was quick to respond, I am the best rapper in Africa. Yes, and he is. Sha, they can fight for any other title they like, he said. Anyways, when Blaqbonez was on this table, and I asked him about beef in the industry, because that was when the whole MI and Vector beef was going, and I asked him that question, and he said, like, look, sometimes it's good, it's a healthy competition. As long as it's healthy, then it is okay. Then he now used football as an analogy, right? Saying that, look, it's like UEFA, right? Everybody has a favorite team. Everybody wants somebody to win. Everybody. So sometimes when the beef is healthy, it is good. And I think this is a very healthy way to put it. Now, you can't tell me who's better than me.
Yes,
I'm the only one that can tell you who's better than me, period. So if I believe I'm the best rapper in Africa, I am the best rapper in Africa. So first of all, there's this other saying, okay, so today I'll be saying some of my favorite quotes. They say, nobody blow your own trumpet because nobody will blow it for you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yes. Nobody even wants to put mouth on your trumpet because you've been blowing it and there's a lot of spit in it. It's my spit. So I'm the only one that can blow it. Do you understand what I mean? So yes, everybody should blow their trumpet too. Just do it with a lot of humility and with a lot of understanding, and understanding that other people do not like noise sometimes. So when you are blowing it, know when to stop.
They
said, Onilu. Tó bá refuse láti stop àti máa lùlù, ó máa gbá kíni ìlù.
Where did you get that from?
Where did I get that from, right? Now, it's a popular Yoruba saying as well. But what that means is that a drum beater that doesn't know when to stop beating the drum
will beat it for
will
me.
Collect beating.
Okay.
Yeah, do you get it now? Yeah, now you get it, right? So when you don't know when to stop beating, you collect what? Beating. So anyways, guys, we're moving on to the next story, and this one is on Nollywood actor Bolanle Ninalowo, who has sparked reactions on social media after he acquired for his wife and 2 kids her house. And the movie star had revealed in a post he shared on his Instagram page that he still intends to buy his wife another house, but this time that one would be in Beverly Hills, California. Of course, this beautiful gesture comes after the actor recently revealed he has been a bad husband to his wife in the past, with him aggressively cheating on her and had to start from the bottom afresh to win his wife back. I like when
some good stuff.
I'm talking about my friends because he's been here as well. And I remember how I think he came on this table in 2019, sometime in 2019 or 2020, and it was actually very remorseful about the way he treated his wife. He said he was the one who messed up. He was the one who was cheating. That after he left the country, he was cheating on her and all that stuff. And then he's been trying to get her back. And then that was like the time that they actually reunited. Like they just got back together at that period. So this man has been saying the same thing over and over again. That is a man that wants to change. Now, that is not a man that is not intentional. Let me use your word. That is not intentional. Is also a very intentional man in the sense that, see, in every relationship, okay, so sometimes I wake up, right, and I'm telling my girlfriend that maybe we had an argument a night before. And I wake up and it's probably her fault, right?
Yeah.
I know it's your fault. Maybe I overreacted, right? Maybe, you did something wrong. Then maybe I overreacted and all that. Me, when I know that I overreacted and it was your fault, and I wake up in the morning and I realize that, the first thing I'll do is that, yeah, why you not
Apologize, right?
frowning now? Yeah, sorry now. I'm sorry now. Yeah, baby. I know I've overreacted, but sure, you know that you too. But guess what? I don't know what's wrong with you women. You don't. And then I just asked her like 2 days ago, like, no, not even 2 days. I think like 4 days ago. I think that was on Friday. Okay, that was 2 days ago. Friday was 2 days ago. And I was like, babe, why is it so difficult
For you to
just
say sorry?
I am sorry. Like she just expects us to move on.
But for me, yeah, if I'm the one if I'm the one in that position, I think I'll also apologize, because I like it when you do something and you just come out straight, you own it and say that, oh, I'm sorry I did this. Yeah, I was wrong, right? And even if, yeah, we ladies, we are very, very stubborn. We don't want to apologize. We want the man to say sorry all the time. But as for me, I'm going to say sorry as well, because I feel like that's the right thing to do. It's just courtesy. Apologize, regardless of the relationship.
I think it's hard for women to actually do that.
I think we should do better.
Yeah. So to all the women out there, please, nothing did here. Just say no this. In fact, push my head like this and be like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Just say it somehow.
Because me, okay, so there's this thing. I don't believe in that thing that, yeah, never sleep angry. Sometimes I need you to sleep angry so that you don't cuddle me.
No.
Wait, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Just don't cuddle me in the middle of the night. Don't hold my hand. Don't put your leg on my leg. That day, I'll face the wall. You'll face your side. But you see, when we wake up, you know what? No, okay. So for me, because I wake up in the middle of the night, and by that time my mind don't come down. I mean, go come. You get what I mean? So I'm that type of mumu boy. You get, but not every guy can be like me. So sometimes I sleep angry because I just need you to realize your mistake, or I also need to calm down on my mistakes. Do you get what I mean? Because I also make mistakes. I'm not a perfect man, and I only think that the only person that is perfect is God, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, I make mistakes as well. So I need you to calm down. I need to calm down so we don't say the wrong things to each other. So if it happened in a period that I'm sleeping, I will now say I'm sleepy. We will now say you cannot go back to bed mad at each other. Benny, I want to sleep. Are you okay? Why will I not sleep? I want to sleep.
You can't sleep when we are on good
If
terms.
it happens late at night, of course
You can't sleep.
Hey, wake me now. You wake, just try them. Just try. I say, babe, we gotta go to bed mad at each other. Just try them. I'm not talking about violence here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes let's sleeping dogs lie for a while. I think it helps the communication better and easier.
You think so?
Anyways, guys, yes, we've been talking too much. In fact, my mouth thought they pay me because, man, and you guys have not called, though. I gave you guys the number like 4 times. 0909 0909-848-408, of course. 0909-848-408. I've given you guys the number. How many times? 6 now. 0909-848-408, of course. Please, I need you guys to call in and, you know, let's share, you know, some ideas. Let's talk about stuff. Anyways, guys, let's go on a quick music break, and your favorite entertainment show will be right back with Ifeoluwa Shikere and Thames. I got Thames.